We've done testimonies and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like a tagline that's really resonated with our people, particularly in the last year or two, is this idea of move for the mission. Like we're trying to move people from comfort to sacrifice. And this is, again, it's tied to the larger sort of sending culture that we have as a church. But man, we're getting people to take those steps out of something that is very comfortable. And that's probably for most people, it's that prime time service. You know, for us, we have 9:15, 10:45, 10:45. Always the most attended service. Man, if we can get them to move from that service to an off-time service, that's a huge deal. Because when new people come, they're not coming to an off-time service. Right. They're coming to the primetime service. And so, man, we're constantly pushing people and sharing testimonies of people who have taken just that little step. I remember when we launched our Thursday night service, man, that was one of those things. That was a slog. I mean, we talked about it for months and months and months, and it took years, honestly, for it to get into the culture of our church. It's now, I think, one of our best services because those are the people who...
In terms of response.
That's right, yeah, because they're bought in. They said, I'm in, I'm going to move for the mission. Whatever is needed for this church to thrive, for there to be capacity for people to come, for new people to come on a Sunday morning, I'm going to do that thing. And that's a really big deal.
Yeah,
so.
Man, for sure. And I think that those, it's not just what is happening in the church at large. Like those people who have decided we're going to make a move to Thursday night or Sunday night or even 9:15, they're now becoming uncomfortable. And I love what you said. It's a choice against comfort. It sounds like we're speaking out of both sides of our mouth. It's not. It's you're talking two different languages to two different crowds.
Right.
The Bible talks about the crowds in one sense about their unbelief. I understand that. But there's another sense in which it's hard to ever get into the family if you're never even part of the crowd.
That's right.
So for us, like we want to make things as comfortable as possible for those who are coming in. We call it removing barriers.
That's right.
The gospel is offensive enough. Nothing else should be, right? Yeah, exactly. That I'm sitting too tight with somebody or the kids' space smelled funny or... Yeah. We are as consumer as you can get for the person who's not a fan of Jesus.
Right.
Once you are a fan of Jesus, then it's a little more like, hey, man, now we're trying to move you away from that comfort.
Absolutely right.